Hello! Welcome back.
Hello.
How we all doing? We have a good break?
Yeah.
Eating some popcorn.
I did too. But
Wow,
I'm gonna mute
twins.
myself because I'm not a fucking degenerate, Quincy.
Wow,
Never
you're
share.
so rude.
My hubby brought me mini donuts from the food truck festival.
Oh.
No joke though, can you actually not be as loud when you're munching on your crackers?
Yeah, people in like the audience might also have this.
Who's
Sorry,
doing that? That's ridiculous.
I feel this is like roleplay for Quincy, like combat stopped, and you just reach in and pull out like a pack of snacks, and you're like, what's next?
He murdered someone. The only person here who has murdered someone. Well, no, never mind. Adrian. I lied.
I'm just a doppelganger.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
you have not seen me murder anyone.
Important
I can
distinction.
see it on your face.
Alright.
But touche.
We ended the combat before break with Parm's cult flooding through the front of the warehouse, taking down the riot mech, disabling it in one go, making everybody else that's not you guys, for better or worse, unconscious and on the floor, disarming everyone. And it's all you guys in the face of this flash mob? I'll leave the floor open for all of you, no pun intended.
Right away, I would, you know how I'm bowing in my art with, like, one arm right below my sternum and the other one extended?
Oh, of course.
I do that standing up straight as almost a salute or a symbol. And I say, "My fervent flock, you have come to my aid!" And just, like, kind of salute like that.
You see the big man that was giving orders from the back run, not in like a mad dash, but he kind of jogs up to you, and you recognize the voice. Oh my god, I can't believe I found you.
No.
It's been minutes.
My chosen lieutenant, my second in command. I come
Oh,
down and I
God.
clasp him in that, like, handshake where you grab each other's forearms, like your long lost brothers.
Yeah, your like entire forearm gets lost inside of his inner elbow.
Nice.
You look healthy.
Thanks.
You know, I love you guys, finding each other again, but let's get the fuck out of here, maybe?
Also, perhaps you could suggest to your followers not to beat up the employees that work for Siegfried, as they are on our side.
They aren't any concern of ours.
They're the ones that saved your boss.
Well, thanks, guys. All right, let's go.
You're doing good.
Um,
Keep doing good, and make sure you learn something every day.
Today, I learned that I'm pretty big.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Jesus Christ.
As you guys are just watching this scene unfold, all of you notice one very particular thing. Mustang is not here.
Who's
He
that
must
again?
have noticed the mob coming. And
Detective August Mustang.
Mhm.
AKA Captain Hamhands.
Captain Hamham.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna say, like, as combat was ending, I did slip outside, but, like, at the tail end of it, I guess,
Sure.
that
yeah.
combat concluded, so now
You-
I'm stuck outside, and I'll just knock.
Yeah, no. You slip outside and you go around to the side of the warehouse, and you see a bunch of these people with like bats and like nailed planks, just kind of juggling them in their hands, and they turn around to notice you. You see the paper with the smiley face on their faces.
Horrified, I'm going to quickly return to the door and start beating on it.
The two guys both look at each other and one of them says, "Get him!" And they both start running after you.
No! I'll beat on the door until they come too close that I'm running.
I'd like you to make a athletics check. This is going to be a 2 difficulty.
Oh boy. Okay.
How loud can you knock?
Where is it? Skills. Athletics.
You can always use a story point to make sure they hear us, that we hear you.
Use a great point not to die.
You get around and you trip onto the ground, and the two guys catch up to you, both of them looking down on you as you're on the ground, pleading with them not to do anything. And we cut to the scene where the leader is like walking out, and he looks to the left, and you're just like caught with the nape of your jacket in someone's arm. "Hey, boss, we found this guy." Just holding you like they're a bully.
Sobbing.
Dorian, would you be fine if I did something?
Do it, I don't care.
Okay. Zola,
It's
can I use a story point to make a dramatic entrance?
Where and how? Yes.
I want to step out from behind the big muscular guy. Just like all of a sudden I'm there.
Sure, I'll allow that even without the story point. You're basically there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know if I had to appear suddenly. I'd like to say, excuse me, constituent, what are you doing with my steward?
Oh my god, it's Parm.
It's me, that's right.
They both look at
Bring-
each other, and then they both look at Dorian, and then they both look at you. They just point. Constituent?
It's sorry for using the big words. It means like, you follow me, right? So I have to do right by you. So you're my constituent. It's a fancy word. You don't have to worry about it. Please leave my servant alone. Thank you.
You can see both of them have loading screens on the top of their forehead, just trying to understand what the fuck you're talking about. So this
Dial-up
guy's with
noises.
you?
He's with me. He does my laundry. He's really good at laundry.
Oh. Hey, we need one of those. Alright. They let you go.
You got
Dorian?
any clothes that need washed? I'll have him do it.
Hundreds.
Oh, well, you know what? Just send them our way.
No, look, it's not happening. I'd rather not. I'd really rather not, thank you. And he's just gonna, like, smooth out his probably too expensive blazer that he just crinkled the fuck out of. Don't do that. Don't crinkle a man's blazer.
Well, we probably shouldn't stick around here, boss, because,
And go ahead and get inside. I gotta talk to the adults.
I'm an adult.
Yeah, you are. I gotta talk to you. Dorian, get out of here.
Just, like, flings his arms up and, like, gets in. Like, I thought we were in the room, but if we're outside, then...
Oh, you were dragged from, like, outside, so you're, like, kind of outside. Everyone's just kind of, like, bunched up now, like, in the in-between of this warehouse door. So that's... we're just, like, all there.
I have a very important question. What happened to the body? Where's that at?
The body?
The
Quincy
pieces of the body?
You mean the one that's almost unrecognizable as human? It's like 1 inch melted into the concrete ground.
The smoking chunks of meat?
Thank you, my work of art.
Art?
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Art is subjective, and this is art.
You know, I can't even argue.
You wouldn't understand.
I don't.
So, my cult is leaving, right?
A lot of people, yeah, they're leaving. The big guy is kind of staying with you, so that you know that he can escort you. They're mostly like just leaving the building because they've like rioted and pillaged everything that they needed to. So like they're just waiting for the next thing to do, and they're kind of waiting on the street.
I'd like to just kind of close out the scene with the cult before we move on to other things. Could I just have a few words with the big guy?
Yeah, okay. Let's do that last then. Does anyone
Sure.
else want to do something?
Is there anything left of the mech?
Ooh, that's gonna be tough. They kind of Mad Maxed the crap out of it. Let's have you do a roll here for it, just to see if you can salvage anything. This will
do you want
be
mechanics?
difficult. Mechanics pretty good. What are you trying to get out of it? Let's ask you that first.
Spare parts. Or I don't know, just general things that she could be using.
Yeah, okay. So it's
She
gonna be
always
physical
kinda
stuff.
Yeah, she kind of scavenges. I think she more or less like if it's still even. I was gonna say if it's still functional in some capacity, she might want to see if she can hack into it. But if it's
no.
completely busted to shit, then no.
You can
Like
you
just to
can
get some information.
yeah, you can either try to salvage like the physical parts, or you can see if there's anything salvageable with the software. It's one or the other.
Can't be one then the other.
Nope. What do you think this is? A charity?
It could
I'm just
be
trying to think if
real.
something like this would have any sort of information versus like
That
the
I can
regular
tell
hacking
you.
kind of thing.
Since
Okay.
this is a LCPD riot mech, it's probably, or it was at least probably linked with the Los Caitos police system.
Most probably, but not definitely. That's where I'm at.
Old school cop radar detector. Rip it out of the back of it.
Yeah, whatever it is you do, you might want to make it quick. I'm pretty sure with whatever that used to be, and the fact all these other policemen are unconscious, we might have trouble.
Dorian, as you are literally saying this, everyone gets a notification on their phones. And the notification states, preparing to resync with the net.
Is there a way to use defensive sysops to block that?
You can just, I'll give everyone the opportunity right here. You can either let it happen, or you can just straight turn off your phone.
Off my phone.
I'd probably turn off my phone too, at least for the moment.
What's going on? I'm sorry.
Phones are
Our
reconnected
phones are-
to the net.
Oh.
Is
So we
anyone
turn off
leaving
the
it
tract.
on? Is the question, I suppose.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Do I?
I'ma leave it on.
I'm gonna scavenge whatever I can, mechanical, I think.
Because I want to call my parents.
Do I even have? I guess
Do you
yeah.
have their number like memorized?
Well, I have a cybernetic eye, so I think like there's information stored in the eye.
On your phone.
Yeah, but like I'm pretty sure I memorized my parents' phone number. I'm like smart enough, you know.
I don't know if that's true.
Really? I feel like I would like know my. How else did I call? How else did I call the people
So
in jail?
you have to consider this is the future. You probably don't even know your own phone number.
I don't.
Okay, but how do we call my parents in jail?
You make a good argument. So you know your parents' number.
I know my parents' number for sure.
I'll let you have
especially my
this.
dad's. My
But yeah.
dad's number for sure.
Okay.
You sorry, Fidget, I need you to make a mechanics check. Quincy, you are leaving your phone on to connect.
Yeah.
Am I able to use that advantage to recover 1 strain?
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice. Good. I worry about you.
As a separate question, the cops that are unconscious, do any of them have personal cell phones or pads on them that we can nick?
The mob has stripped everything that those guys have had.
Gotcha. So they're all in their hearts boxers tied up in the middle of the floor. Gotcha.
Yeah, if we want to be PG about it.
Should we just kill him?
Oh. Wow, that okay, wow.
I mean, one already died. About to kill the rest.
I didn't think they'd take the clothes too.
Man.
Adrian, are you
want to send
leaving
a
your phone
message?
on?
No, I think if I have one, I'm either turning it off or probably more than likely just like snapping it in two, because it's probably a company burner and nothing actually personal.
Okay. Great. Do you have any vigilance score, Adrian? Or ranks in vigilance?
Vigilance, general vigilance. I have 0 in vigilance. I just have 2 green die for my will.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Fine. Nothing that you miss seeing ever comes back to bite you in the ass. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a snap decision here. As you notice this notification pop up on your phone, you see another one that is a text from Mr. Patel. You can leave it on red if you'd like.
No, I'll open that one.
Okay, but that means you're leaving your phone on for even another second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we leave here, I'll turn it off, or I'll actually. You know what? I've probably, at least, would you say that I have enough experience that, like, if I don't break the phone, I've got enough to, like, factory reset it so that it wipes stuff from it? Or the phone has that on there, you know, since it's a company one, in case you get caught, it auto deletes things.
Yeah? Are you saying, like, you know how to format? Is that what you're asking? That's a pretty basic thing.
Yeah, just so that you know, like, I press the, oh no, somebody's gonna steal my phone, let me wipe all the company secrets from it button.
Sure,
before I
it's...
read the text message.
Yeah. If it ever comes to the nitty-gritty, though, like, those amounts of... The amount of time to get to that menu is you know... In a combat situation, might be stressful.
Yeah, I just meant, like, now, like, I can read the text message and then, you know,
Right.
leave the phone here, but wipe it so that, yeah, they can trace it to the warehouse, but, you know, they're not going to get any, like, secrets out of it.
Okay. So, you open this text real quick before you turn your phone off. The text reads, Mr. Smith, it is clearly evident that the past has beaten you down and molded you into something and not someone. You've been relieved of your current mission. You will see you already have another assigned. This mission, I will not accept failure.
Does it say what that is, or do I have...
A mission?
Yeah.
Not from this phone. You'll have to, like, use a terminal to access database.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah, not from a burner.
I didn't think so, but wanted to make sure, you know, it didn't send, like, you know, a packet that I had to, like, download that was, you know, linked to my cyber shit or whatever, that, you know, if somebody tried to open it, it would fry them if they were, you know, coded.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he just sent you that message. He didn't leave any attachments with it, so nothing really precarious there. So all of you do that. Quincy, you leave your phone on. Repeating that definitely doesn't have consequences. Fidget. You get a couple parts, enough to make, if you spend some time with it, enough to make 2 stun batons. These stun batons are going to be, like, pneumatic in nature rather than like electrifying in nature. But you can make some bludgeoning stun batons. Hello?
Yep. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm just typing it out.
Got it. Okay. So, with all of that settled, does anyone have anything else they'd like to take care of here?
No, I want to get out. I just want to leave.
Okay.
I mean,
as-
do we want to send a message? I don't know who wants to be criminal or not.
I don't. Ah.
I think Fidget would. Her next move would be wanting to go to one of the safe houses that her mother gave her the info on.
Okay.
Yeah, safe house would work.
Sounds
God
like
damn
a
it.
decision to be had with everyone in the group. So, let's move on to Parm. You wanted to have a conversation with the big guy.
Oh, right. Yeah, before he goes. Hey man, you got a sec?
Of course. Anything for you.
Listen, I have a task for you and a gift.
Huh?
I'm going to use deep pockets to produce an item. That's the one that lets me produce
Yeah.
like one. Yeah. I'm going to tell him, listen, keep everyone on the straight and narrow. Don't be causing too many problems. But if you gotta upset the status quo, if you gotta fight back against the corpos, then, well, you have my blessing. Just don't hurt the innocent. And then I would like to use deep pockets to present to him a, like, it's a stick of beef jerky, but it's got like a bite out of it.
It's already eaten.
And, yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna hand it to him and be like, you look hungry. Make sure you're eating.
Alright.
And I close his fist around it and pat it.
He just kind of looks at you and stands there.
Do well, my son. And then I like walk back towards the
Son?
warehouse, but I'm like waving behind me.
Wait. You're not coming with us?
I have tasks I have to do. The threads of fate require a weaver to put the correct thread in place.
But we cleared out an apartment for you.
Well, I appreciate it. You saved me. Now keep going out there and do good things. I'll reunite with you later.
Alright. He confusedly looks at the jerky. Puts it into the back of his strap behind his head. And just places it there.
Like a feather
Starts
in its
walking
cap.
away.
Just a piece
Yeah.
of beef jerky sticking out.
Oh my god, the like Slim Jim wrapper, like the skinny Jimothy, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wrapper like floating in the wind.
Yeah.
I go back inside and join everyone else.
Maybe you should ask where the apartment is if you want to meet up with them later.
Huh?
Maybe you should ask where the apartment is if you want to meet up with them later.
Oh, that's what he meant.
Mhm.
Yeah, he cleared out an apartment for you. Like, they've got a place for you to go.
Okay, no, I misunderstood. I'm so sorry. I still would have given him the beef jerky, of course.
You're not a
But,
heartless god.
Yeah, of course not.
God.
Profit. So he's saying that there's a place for us to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll let everyone know, and then we'll just go there, I guess.
Would it be safer than a safe house, though?
I mean, who are these people?
Exactly.
Well, they're my loyal devotees, of course.
Wait a minute. Didn't they come from the prison?
Well, yeah, but so did we.
Yeah.
Hello, pot
Yeah,
calling
but
the kettle black here.
I mean, fair, but like, we don't know what these people's crimes are. They
We
could
don't
have
know
been
what your
murderers.
crimes are,
I don't have any crimes. I was
except
trained.
for not having done my laundry.
I
nasty
don't
steward.
do people's. I swear to
Man,
God.
that crime is that haircut.
What'd you
I-
say, Quincy?
Oh, nothing. Should we go now?
The audacity.
Listen, wherever you guys want to go, just let me know. I just gotta send my guy somewhere.
I'm gonna look at Adrian and Fidget, because they're smart, they're level-headed.
Having a bunch of expendable goons and meat shields at our call is definitely worthwhile. If you're worried about them being criminals, they're going to die to the police anyways, if this is any indication.
A little harsh.
It's actually very statistically likely for all of us, for anyone who lives in this city.
Oh god. Don't remind me.
I mean, I do have access to safe houses, but at the same time, I'd owe a favor. What do your friends want in exchange, or are they just doing this out of the goodness of their hearts for you as their leader, god? What exactly are you to them?
I believe that I am, to them, divinity given flesh.
Right. And when was your last psychoval?
Well, didn't they have to give you one when you go into prison?
No.
No? I don't remember.
Convenient. I mean, if it saves me a favor, then I'm okay going there. I mean, if it doesn't work out, we can still fall back on the safe houses I can access. But if it saves me a favor.
I mean, I'm not sure if my apartment is accessible, but
Oh, we're not going there.
We're not going there. They know
just
who
the
you are.
thought. Just the thought.
Guaranteed they'd be looking for us there. But if we're at a random apartment that some random people from jail that have a strange affinity for Parm have cleared out for us, we might be a little bit more off the grid.
Quincy, do you have anything at your apartment that you need?
I mean, why?
Because if you need something, brother, we'll go fucking get it.
Oh yeah, we can get your people to go get it for us. I'll think about it.
Speaking of getting a few things, Fidget would probably go over the console that she was meaning to go to. And is there anything left, or is it completely destroyed?
It's wrecked.
A little bit of smoke coming out from the top.
Sparks flying.
Is there any indication of what they were using to jam the signal?
There's like proprietary hardware that they were using. It looks like there's like some cable that would run up to something that looks like a satellite dish at the top, but
Okay.
it's unusable without the main program.
Okay. Cool. Just wanted to check.
Yeah.
Having a signal jammer might be useful if it's all proprietary and there's no time to learn.
I mean, if somebody knew about it, that would be useful.
Yeah, I'll look into that later. Is there any way we can block tracking of our chips for the moment?
Tracking of your chips.
Just don't use them
What
to
do you
buy
mean?
stuff. If you're talking about the credit chip, it's just like your credit card. So
Oh, okay. I was
What-
if it was a thing, like it was like a tracking device sort of thing on everyone.
Oh no, yeah. The way they would be able to track you when you use your credit chip is like when you make a transaction, they would know. You know, like this person's flagged, so we're looking for them. They were last here at this shop.
Oh, okay. That makes it easier. I was thinking we were going to be tracked if we didn't.
Yeah,
Hack
sorry,
that first.
it's not like a active GPS tracking thing. It's like they know they're looking for you, so they would know
it's
you're
not like
looking
the
for something.
It's not like the other futuristic genre cyberpunk stuff where you've got like the SIN, you know, the social security identification number thing burned into you.
I mean, you also do have your ID chip in your head, but also not GPS locatable. the thing that is GPS locatable is your phone, your pad.
Yeah.
So,
Let's see.
I just
made
wanted
his
to send
bed.
a text. I just want to send a text over to my dad real quick and then turn it off. That's all I wanted.
No, you will not do that.
Will somebody break his phone?
But we're already here. Like, they already know we're here.
I mean, but did anybody notice that he kept it on?
No.
Yeah, I would have secretly did it. I would have just secretly texted my dad and turn it off.
Okay, that's fine. We haven't left yet. I don't think.
So the question is, as it stands, are you going with Parm's cult, or are you going to a safe house?
I vote for Colt.
Oh god.
I vote for Colt so we could blend in with them.
We're gonna need some of those masks.
It's just a paper. Right?
Yeah, it's an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper.
Very easy.
That'll do. That'll do.
That will do.
I mean, I have nowhere else to go, so
Sad.
yeah.
You'll be safe within my bosom, my son.
I do. Please.
You have so many sons. So many sons.
The father's duty to tend to all
Oh.
his sons.
You're not my dad.
Sure. Cool. All right. Let's go with the big guy and get the fuck out of here.
So I'm not hearing any objections. So
Nope.
What do they
Yeah.
call this big guy?
finally asking his name.
Uh-huh.
They call him Matt
I was gonna say
Mike
Big
Slambo Jackson.
Mike Slambo Jackson.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that one night in Cancun.
With Tisha
What?
and Laura,
Lambo.
Yeah,
and Chica and Vanessa.
yeah.
I see.
I do like Slambo.
I mean, this was the man you made openly weep in prison church in front of everyone.
He did. Got him to atone for his sins.
And let me be clear. You converted him last night.
Yeah. How
One
many
day.
people was this?
Oh, like around 30-ish.
So I guess is the basis of my teachings like you've done is it like you've done bad things so now you don't have to feel bad about them? Like I didn't actually really establish any doctrines yet.
You don't?
Yeah, you gotta work in your church doctrine and in your religious teaching.
This is kind of the
The world is
situation where,
yours,
like,
dude.
you made a thing and then someone made it real, and now you have to, like, kind of backtrack your own thing to make all of their shit make sense with the shit that you did, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that.
Alright. Yeah. Gotcha.
Unless you wanted to change everything.
It.
Right.
I'm gonna think about it.
But yeah, you have no idea how this cult actually works. You just talked to this one big guy, and he got a bunch of people to follow him. And they worship you, kind of.
Good job, Slamson.
Slamson.
Like
boss.
Like Slambo
I like it.
son. Slamson.
And now he has a Slimothy James, so he's Slim Slam.
Slim Slamson. Parm Slarman, Slim Slamson. I feel like I'm having a stroke.
I think I am
We're
having a
with-
stroke.
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
It's a group stroke. It's okay.
Oh, man.
It's like synchronized swimming, but group stroke.
Right.
So,
Synchronized stroking.
you
Oh
guys
wait,
are
no.
having a lovely, weird conversation with these cultists as you're walking over to the apartment that's like 3 blocks down. They definitely cleared it out. This place wasn't on the market yet. You can see there's some of the walls are not completely filled in with plaster. It's fine. All of the walls are there. As you're walking in, they've already made like the base floor, the base of operations. You can hear like shouting and conversation happening with open doors. As you're moving up, this is only a 4-story apartment. Some of these rooms are converted for like open recreational activities. Some of these are a little more like barracks and sleeping operations. They take you guys all the way up to the top floor where they have cleared out a single nice, lovely apartment for you, all with all of the furnishings they could get last minute to cater to you guys, including trash bag sofas and vagrant clothes on the floor, all the fixins. They
We're not
ask
doing
if
this.
they ask if you need anything in the meantime as they continue to get situated here.
Maybe food and water?
They nod. You can see the pair of people that kind of escorted you guys here. When they get the list of food and water that you guys asked for, they kind of turn to each other, and then both of them give each other like a gentle jab on the cheek as they both then walk down the stairs.
Interesting.
Jab on the cheek, huh?
I think to kind of reset her mind, Fidget's going to start working on the parts that she had to make those batons.
Okay. Is that what you'll be working on through this night then?
She's gonna rest, but she's gonna work on it until it's time to fall asleep.
Got it. Okay. Let's take care of that first then. You will notice as you're like opening up some of the rooms, they've set out like an individual small room for you, being the only female of the group. So you have like your own little room. They've set you on kind of like a flat box spring with a what's it called? What's a modern bedroll? Sleeping bag. They put a sleeping bag. You know, it's off the ground. It's not nothing, but you know, it's good enough for a night.
Does it smell?
No, actually, relatively clean.
It's clean. Okay.
Yeah, relatively clean. Yeah. They bring you guys like, you know, some fast food. It's not, you know, trash food like what anything else in this place would actually allude to them bringing you clean water from bottles. You're trying to convert the stuff you had into stun batons. Now that was just like a quick example I gave. You do just have heaps of material, so you could potentially try to make it into something else before you finalize that decision. Is there anything that you might want to try? Stun batons are pretty good.
I would have to actually look into what weapons I could potentially make with these.
Okay, so the drawback here is like you could get 2 stun batons, or you could try to attempt making one other thing. So that's the main drawback.
Okay. What would the one other thing be? That's
Something more like a lethal pneumatic pipe, or like a collapsible rod. Something like this.
You know what? Let's try for Oh shoot. Well, we know Quincy's good. We know Adrian can use his hands. Does Slarm have anything?
Cult?
We arming everyone?
The
I'm
entire
just-
cult.
I'm just looking at how like we were in that battle and everyone seemed useless except for Quincy and potentially Adrian.
That's
So
rude.
you ran for the doors. So
I ran for the doors so I could pave the way for you guys. I saw that it was barricaded, and
sure. So okay, so
I will note also for you that because it's not concealable, it's considered a heavy ranged weapon. Adrian also does have a rifle on him.
Oh.
Yeah.
all right. So
He's a
Adrian's
shooter.
fine. But
Never
does,
uses it, yeah.
does Parm and Dorian have anything?
Yeah, I have stuff. I just
Victorian
he's
might
very
have the runs.
passive. Yeah, he tries not to fight unless like backed into a corner and forced to, kinda.
Okay, so he's kind
not
of
a fighty guy.
in my same ship. What about Parm? Parm, you had
Parm
something?
has a pistol and would lament about the loss of his beloved Bianca.
All right. Got it. Okay. In that case, since everyone seems to have something, I will try and make a collapsible baton,
Okay.
like one of those flick canes.
Yeah. So just so you understand, this collapsible baton will be lethal. Not
That's
be
fine.
stun damage.
Jesus
It'll be
Christ.
Can't
actual
knock
damage.
them all out.
Great. You get to
is it
work.
still considered lethal if I only, like, aim for the kneecaps?
Yes. Because you could just do critical damage instead, and then just cripple them for life.
Or
That is a thing that exists.
Still alive. They're still
sever
alive.
some arteries, maybe.
I mean, you hurt someone enough, and they will just die from shock.
Yes, it's true.
Fair. So there's no calling out non-lethal?
On this game.
Nope.
Okay, fine.
You could get a mercy pistol or something, maybe, but wait, is that this game, or I might be thinking of a different game?
You just
Yeah, no.
the kneecapping comment reminded me of Firefly with the preacher. The Lord's a little fuzzier on the subject of kneecapping as he racks a shotgun.
Yeah.
So, just so you understand, the equivalent to calling non-lethal in this game would be something like you suggested. Doing a called shot in order to not aim for something like vitals or just doing straight damage. But there does come a point where you just can do enough damage to a critical point where they'll just die. Regardless. So, you could
There's nothing
try...
like a night gun, right?
You don't know really how to make one, but you could try an experiment. Like, you don't have just straight up blueprints for a night gun. You could get them, maybe. Potentially.
And those exist, the Gandhi guns or whatever, right?
Yeah, just like knock people out.
Yeah, those definitely exist. Tranquilizers. You could also just keep the material.
I feel like she needs something more than just a hoof knife and a palm stunner.
Yeah, hoof knife is real hard.
So yeah, I'll still make a flick cane, but yeah, we'll see how often she actually uses it.
Okay. So let's get
Or I'm
you
gonna
to...
attempt to. We'll see if I actually make it.
Yeah. This is going to be difficult because you don't really have that many hours left in the day. Let's see how you do. Make me... Mechanics doesn't feel right here.
No, it doesn't.
Mechanics doesn't feel right here. I'm going to ask you for a coordination roll.
Okay. Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a little too difficult with everything that's happened. All of the adrenaline is coming back to you and rushing you. And I'm just gonna say those are gonna be three strain for you right there.
And I knocked out.
Yeah, so you're knocked out for the night. You're knocked out. Is anyone else doing
You just
anything
passed out at the
right
work
away?
table, soldering
Yeah.
iron in hand.
Yeah, I'm at 15 of 13 strain, so I am out cold.
Oh yikes. I'm going to whatever area I guess is designated for me to rest in. I'm gonna clean the fuck out of that area.
Yeah, so there's another room with sleeping bags for the rest of you guys. The room is relatively clean. It's, once again, off of bore on like a box spring. So they didn't like pile in stuff into that room, but
Okay, so it's not a couch of trash bags.
no, it's
Kinda
it's more
messy.
it's more like old bed frame boxes with sleeping
Mhm.
bag on top.
Okay, then I'll check for bed bugs.
I don't really find any.
Good. Okay, we're
Hmm.
good.
Okay, sounds like everyone is getting ready to bed down for the night.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Um,
to Parm before we go to bed.
great.
You said you're good with the rifle.
Oh, I miss Bianca so much. Oh, hello, Adrian. Yes, I'm quite good.
While I trust your followers, I don't recommend that we all sleep at once. Perhaps somebody being awake to watch the door to make sure we don't get a no-knock warrant served like last time. The detective escaped.
That's a shame.
I'll heft the bullpup carbine towards Parm. Do you want first watch, or would you like me to?
I'll go ahead and offer first watch and say, go ahead and let me. You guys go rest. Make sure that girl's okay. And I'd go to take the rifle from you. Zola, do I need to, like, roll some sort of check to just, like, I'm not great with, like, guns and gun terminology, but you know how, like, when people get a gun, they, like, quickly check it in, like, a really expert-looking manner to make sure everything's good?
Yeah, you press check the slide, make sure
Yeah.
that it goes around to the chamber, see where the safety's at. You pull out the clip, you check to see how many ammo
Yeah,
goes
the
in,
whole-
and then, yeah,
Yeah, when he said-
Fucking
Alright,
9 yards.
I got you.
Yeah, and, like,
Alright.
I'm asking you to, like, make sure everyone's okay and get some rest while I'm doing that. So, like, it's weird. It's like I'm very, like, nonsensical and whimsical, but privately one-on-one, it's like I'm leveling with you here.
Yeah, like actually a moment of seriousness, like, hey, it's all fun and games. Expertly checks your rifle. Doesn't match the exterior. I think Adrian's gonna notice that for sure. Like, it's not his first time around a weapon, and that's
Cool.
not like there's a difference with the gangs, like how they would like hold a weapon or do something, and
Oh, for sure.
I think you're demonstrating that I'm not some gang off the street that just has a gun. You're like, I've done this before.
Yeah.
So
You're
yeah,
not
he
about
nods
to
and
fire a
like,
handgun sideways.
yeah. No, see, Parm does the cool like full back bend while standing, so you can get a better shot.
All right.
Oh god, the visual.
So, you guys have a full rest. Let me tell you what that means in this game.
Oh boy.
If you have any wounds, you recover 1 wound.
Oh boy. That's all I have.
Yay!
strain.
I only have 3 wounds.
You recover up to your maximum value of strain. So Fidget, you recover 13
Sweet.
strain. You still have 2 strain.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, so that's what that means.
yeah.
Gotcha.
That means I
So-
sleep like shit.
Yeah, you like probably fell asleep working over the tinkering table with all of the parts there. But yeah, all of that adrenaline hitting you just knocked you out.
I think that since Adrian was told to go around, he will at least turn off, the soldering iron that's still plugged in and glowing orange, and drape a blanket over Fidget's shoulders, just so that it's not completely the shittiest sleep she's ever had.
I will remember this. Me and
He's not
DM.
completely a cold-hearted bastard, just mostly.
Do I get tucked in?
No.
Ooh.
Just kidding. I don't know.
I think Adrian does check on you, but I don't think it's any comfort to Dorian for Adrian to just like come in and loom and look at him for a bit before he lays down and like he stands at attention in bed, like his body's stiff, like legs straight, arms straight by his sides,
Jesus God.
I like to imagine
And-
Dorian runs hot. So like unconsciously, you just like unzipped the sleeping bag from the inside, and you're just like splayed out.
And I depending on how Dorian sleeps, I do think that like if you're paying attention, Adrian just like stares up at the ceiling for probably 3 or 4 hours before actually closing his eyes and going to sleep.
I feel that.
A lot
God
of stuff
knew I
happened to
feel
you too,
that.
Adrian. Can't forget that.
A lot of stuff. Yeah, it is exactly that. Like it is that look of, you know, that person is kind of sitting there, like. The only way I can describe this is someone that's like in the hospital waiting room. You know,
Mhm,
they just
yeah.
have that look on their face of like, I can't do anything. I'm just waiting on stuff to happen, and a whole
Yeah.
lot has happened, and I just gotta like be here.
Just stuck with your thoughts.
Yep.
With that, I hope everyone is refreshed their character sheets on strain and 1 wound recovery. Like I said, this is a dangerous campaign. Wounds recover very slowly. Like real life.
Yup.
Like real life.
Like real life.
So you guys wake up in the morning, trash in the living room. You guys hear a knock at the door.
Uh-oh.
The people have deigned it. They have determined that bringing you coffee and some fast food breakfast was adequate, and have brought you all something to eat. As you guys get situated and settled here, you are welcome to do something. Or if you'd like to wait around, go out and talk to the people in the apartment, what would you like to do?
Are the materials still there that I could potentially try again?
Yeah.
Okay. I will try again to make this flick cane.
Okay, so now the question, because you're not trying to do this in one night, right? Are you going to take this methodically so that, like, you know, you have the greatest chance of success? Meaning you might not succeed today, but, like, you know, you won't ruin any materials. Or do you want to get it done by today?
Kind of somewhere in between. Like, she wants to take her time, but at the same time, she doesn't want to take too much time.
Okay.
Like, if it doesn't happen today, that's fine, but ideally it would happen today.
Do
This
you
is going
need
to
any
be-
help? Can I help?
Are you mechanically inclined or coordination
Can I-
inclined?
It
Can I
was a
help?
coordination roll. I am quite coordination inclined.
So am I.
Do you have knowledge of melee weaponry?
I kind of imagined Parm as having knowledge of how most weapons work.
So okay, so here's a easier way to determine this. Do you have any ranks in melee brawl, or no,
Okay,
sorry,
hold
melee, the melee skill, not brawl skill?
Let me check.
It's funny because I don't.
Fuck, no, I have it in Brawl, not Melee.
I'm sorry, but you won't be able to
Whoopsie
help
doopsie.
to make a melee weapon.
What if we don't?
If only
have-
this was brass knuckles.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
What if we don't have ranks in melee, but it's a career skill?
Yeah.
Wait,
Wow.
yeah.
You must
I've
have
got that
ranks.
too. Oh.
Must have ranks. Now, I will remind you guys, and as an additional benefit to teach the audience here, in this game, in this system, you don't level up. You just continue to gain experience. But that experience can be used at any time. So if you guys would like to, say, level up one of your melee and gain a rank, you can do
Let's
that
see.
right
How
now.
much is it the first rank versus the second? Again? I
Uh,
always
it-
forget that.
10
It-
if it's
there-
not career for your first, I believe.
mhm. And then it's an additional 5 added on to that every time. So 10, then 15, 20.
Okay.
And for career, it's 5 for the first rank.
Right.
And then
5
5
after.
additional. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
So like
Going
for
once.
Adrian, I've got rank 3 and something. If I wanted to rank that up to rank 4, that it's a career skill, I'd have to spend 20 XP.
Going twice.
Mm.
Cutting it off. Fidget, you will not be gaining any help for this. So,
Okay.
this is going to be a 3 difficulty. If you get any despairs in this, all of the materials will be ruined.
Oh no.
Okay?
All right.
Regardless of any failures.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know right now. Any despair in there, all of the materials will be ruined. You need... Well, okay. I was gonna say, you need 3 successes to complete it today.
Okay. That is not.
So,
Don't make
I'm
any
going
headway.
I'm going to have you take 1 strain here. The 2 other threats are going to be attributed to the fact that you're trying to... You're taking a methodical approach, but you are kind of rushing the act of making this. So things don't come out exactly as they should be. Some things are a little tilted, some things are a little off kilter, and having to go back and fix them is just kind of taking more time than you originally planned for, and we'll need another day to do this. Any check you make today, the next check you make is going to have an immediate setback on that. And yeah, anyone else want to do something real quick?
No, I think Adrian will just try to gather everyone after they wake up in the morning and, do whatever they have to do.
I wanted to ask questions to the party. Well, just a question. Does anyone here know anyone who can help us change our identities? Because I don't see a way we're going to be able to continue living here like this. This isn't going to work.
So, I
remember-
mean, out of character? Yes. Technically, working for the corporation, I'm sure that I could do something, but it's going to be like a big favor.
Yeah, same. Like, I'm sure my mom could hook me up with someone, but actually, my mom or my dad probably could hook me up, but it's a big favor.
I mean, and that's like 5 people, brand new identities. That's not a small ask.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
But
I got nothing then.
This is...
That's what Adrian was going to kind of gather everybody up for. Because, I mean,
Oh, cool.
getting a new identity is one thing, but also clearing your names is another.
Interesting. Okay. Listening.
So you guys are all deliberating in this space, taking a good length of time in the morning. You guys get another knock at the door.
Oh no. Is there a peephole?
No,
I think Dorian's gonna...
these apartments weren't finished.
Is there a window I can peek out? Huh? What were you saying, Adrian? Sorry.
I would say, like, as you, like, look up, I think Adrian's just motioning for you to, like, go open the door as he just
my
kind of raises the rifle pointing in that direction.
Oh god, okay. That doesn't make anyone feel like a hostage or anything.
Here, I'll open the door.
No,
I'll
less-
open the door.
Less like I'm putting you at gunpoint to open the door, more like open the door, and if there's somebody bad on the other side, I'm just gonna pull the trigger.
No, I know.
I'll open the door.
You're good. The visual is just so spooky. Okay.
You open the door, Quincy, and there is a man in a paper mask standing behind. He has a fist almost like at cheek level, ready to hit you, but is waiting.
What's up, buddy? How can I help you?
He kind of staggers a little bit, and then he slowly moves his fist to your cheek, and then touches your cheek with the fist, and then pulls back.
Don't leave him hanging, Quincy.
I fist bump him.
No, Quincy, you're so close.
Fist bump him in the face.
It's how they say hello.
You can see he's like almost jutting his left cheek out a little bit.
Okay, I fist bump in his face.
Does he point at it?
Without using his fingers, yeah, he's basically pointing at it. As you do this, his shoulders relax a little bit, and he says to you, "We have a guest for you." Sorry, this was for Parm, actually. There's a guest for him. She said she knew him.
Parm is for you.
Who do we have at the door?
I don't know, is there people?
We wouldn't give a
How
name.
are people finding this place so fast?
It's a she.
Not sure who this could be, but everyone stay on your guard. Go ahead and show her in.
Oh, okay. That was easy. He puts his fist up again to getting ready to like tap you on the cheek.
Me or Quincy?
You.
Oh, me? Oh, yeah, I totally do it, yeah.
He forgets what to do because you punched him in the face, and now he just runs off like a little girl. He's like, I got punched in the face with Parm. Oh, he's just like running down the stairs, holding his cheek.
I'll never wash this cheek again.
That's kind of messed up, huh? Anyway.
A few moments later, you hear the elegant footsteps of heels walking upstairs as they're clattering on the wood. You distinctly smell the scent of menthol cigarettes wafting up the stairwell. This woman with a galaxy patterned cloak, chains of gold running across her body adorned with hanging jewelry, a veil, very sheer material around her head, and as she's walking up the last few steps, sees you through the open door and says, "Looks like you got my message."
What was her name again?
Crystal.
Crystal. I'd like to approach her and give her a big old hug and say, Crystal, you old soothsayer, you're safe!
Please stop.
Alright, I'm sorry, there you go. It's good to see you. Oh, you look well. Does she look well?
Surprisingly, she almost looks like she's lost a few years. Or like de-aged a few years. What's the phrase?
I have lost weight or something. I'm not sure. Can't put my finger on it.
Honey, I don't know what you're talking about, but listen, have you seen any of the others around? Been trying to get in contact with them, but you're the only one I could find because, you on TV.
No one. I can't find anyone. Pierre, Presty, Billy Shovelmouth, Johnny Two Chains. They're all gone.
Goddamn 2 Chains.
He really came through at the end there, didn't he? Evacuating everyone.
Somehow. Anyways,
yes, I did get your message. The card, right? Like, what?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. You think I could have that back? Gotta fill my deck,
Right. Of course, yes. Here's the thing. We got attacked by a mech, and it was destroyed in an explosion. I only have the cinders left.
What are you talking about?
I show her the burned card. It was a tragic thing that could not be avoided.
Wait, what the fuck is this? You painted
This
on
is
my
the-
card?
This is the card. Yeah, it was a horrible explosion. I really tried.
What is this? Nail polish? What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I valiantly tried to protect the card. And there was a war mech, I don't know if you heard. Terrible. Tragic loss.
Parm. She's asking you if you painted the card.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I was so focused on defending. I mean, asserting the facts. Not me.
Alright. Well, I guess I gotta get a new deck.
I guess, yeah. It did kind of look like the assemblage that was on the person I saw running away from the scene that fateful day.
I don't know how you saw anything. It's chaos all around.
And this is very true.
What'd you do anyway? Why'd they take you away?
Well, if you can believe it, I killed Wesker, and I started a cult. One of those things is true.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what they said. That's why I was arrested. I mean,
What the
obviously, I didn't.
She pulls out her deck of cards from her back pouch, immediately draws one, puts it back into the deck, and then puts it back into her pouch again.
Well, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's we're gonna have to find the others real quick. Something tells me this isn't gonna be right. I don't get a good feeling about all this.
Definitely feels off. Do you have a safe place to stay? You're more than welcome to hang out with us.
That's a kind offer, but I'm better off alone.
I felt that.
Hanging out with 5 televised fugitives is not exactly safe, Parm.
Well, yeah, but I had to offer. It's only polite.
Yeah, you wouldn't catch me dead in this place. Maybe. You know, some contacts that I could check around with if they seen anything, but might be a while till I hear back from them. You gonna be around here, or?
Well, not really sure where I'm gonna be. We might have to be mobile, but here's what I can promise you. If you go on a street corner and you pose like this, and he'll do the salute, one of mine will contact you. Eventually. It might take a few days, to be honest. There's only 30 of us.
I'm not gonna stand on a street corner for days doing that.
She just blinks in front of your face.
Can you give me your contact information? When I get another communication system that isn't in danger of being traced, I'll reach out to you.
You know, I don't really have one of those.
Oh. Alright, well, you take care out there, don't die. Let's meet serendipitously later at another juncture.
Alright, I guess. It was good talking to you, Parm. I guess I'll see you around? I don't know what the deal is here.
One thing before you go.
Hmm.
Can you give me a reading for old time's sake?
Oh, it's gonna be a little skewed because the deck isn't full, but yeah, I can do it.
She pulls out the deck again and, in a very weird manner, once again, allows you to draw the card.
Okay, I go ahead and draw one.
Did you get what you needed?
What card is it?
Oh, you're asking me to actually draw a card for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. You got the 3 of Wands this time.
3 of Wands.
The
Interesting.
pattern.
Thank you, Crystal. It
Don't
seems
worry
like
about
things
it,
are
sweetheart.
trending in a certain direction.
Yeah.
You stay
Okay.
safe.
One more thing. Can you tell
Yeah.
me again what happened to my card?
And as you're explaining that to her one more time, all of you hear the rushed footsteps running upwards towards your apartment building.
Oh god.
And as you see a paper masked individual rounding the corner at the bottom of the stairwell, they see you and yell, "Fire!" That's where we're gonna end today.
No.
Oh no! Dun, 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 dun.
I hope you guys are ready to deal with a fire.
Great.
I'll jump out the window. It's fine.
Okay, 4 stories. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Talk about critical injuries once again.
25.
Story in
Broken
his
leg?
heart flying squirrel.
Absolutely choking. You're
Broken
choking,
leg
but
one?
not choking.
Broken
I will be
shoulder
choking
2?
on smoke soon, but
Maybe, possibly. Okay. Most of the session was combat, so let's give everyone an even 10. Wish
Yahoo.
I could have explored a little more with you, Parm, but let's give you an extra 5 more just to set the stage for what's to come.
Okay.
oh,
It's a stage for what's to come.
Very well.
We'll get more into everyone's motivations and characters in the near future. But for now, thank you everybody so much for joining in. Hope you had a good time. Hope that
Thank you.
hope it's nice and why is the only word I can think of right now cozy? Cozy? It's cozy?
cozy.
Comfortable?
It's cozy? Cozy
What's
fire.
comfortable? Oh,
Cozy
yeah,
fire.
We're getting cozy by the fire.
Comfy, welcoming.
Yeah, 4th
Enjoyable.
floor, burning alive. Let's make some
Yeah.
s'mores.
Yeah.
Have some popcorn. It's all
Yeah.
good. Don't even worry about it.
Quincy has practiced with that, just casually turning a police officer into s'mores.
It's
Yeah.
my hobby.
This is very true.
Yeah. Thanks all for joining and thanks for playing, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.